there's one question I get over and over again, it'll be this one question. What certification should I go for as an aspiring Scrum Master? So if you're thinking about this question, if you're new to Scrum, you're wondering how to get certified, all of that information will be in today's video. So stick around and you'll get all your answers today. So aspiring Scrum Masters, I know when you hear about Scrum, the first thing that actually comes to your mind is like certification. And you're wondering, okay, what certification should I go for? Which one will benefit me and all that kind of stuff. While certification will always remain important because many organizations are going to ask you for it, I think it's very important for you guys to have a strategy and have a checklist for you. So this is my personal opinion, and trust me, this is an opinion of somebody who has been in this industry for over 10 years. So take it or leave it. I think before you focus your attention on getting certified, if you are new, right, I would advise that you spend at least 2 weeks researching on the subject of Scrum and Agile. Go through a self-learning where you're able to browse through, the internet to find concepts on Agile and Scrum and just read up. I say this because by the time you actually go for your certification, it will make things a lot easier because then you will be answering some questions that you probably had while you read articles online. Honestly, spend 2 weeks, just consuming all my content on YouTube. Spend 2 weeks consuming all my content on podcasts. And by the time you go for your certification, you will thank me because you'll be in a much better position. And by the time your trainer is training you, you would have a better concept and understanding, and you will be asking the right questions. One thing I've observed is that many times when you guys go for this training, it's just like an opportunity for you guys to get certified and that's it. You guys don't benefit anything from the training. And the reason why you don't is because you have zero knowledge. So what question are you going to ask when you don't even have a clue, right? You don't even know what Scrum is. You don't know anything about Agile values, the manifesto, the Scrum team, the events. You have zero clue. So how are you going to ask questions? At the end of the day, it feels like you just go there, you sit down, listen, and out of the time, all the things you even heard is coming out of here. But at the end of the day, there's a simple test for you to take. You take that test, you get certified, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm certified. And then you start looking for a job and you have no clue, and you're like, oh, gosh, I'm lost, right? Like many people meet me on a daily basis and they're completely lost. And many of them will be like, oh, I have certification. I actually even have 2 certifications. I have 3, but then you're still clueless. So what was the reason or what's the point? And the root cause is really because before you got certified, you didn't take out that time to self-learn, to document your questions. What have I come across in the industry? You didn't do all of that. So by the time you went straight to certification, you are where you are. Right where you have always been, 0.0, right? So for those of you who do not have any type of certification, please take out time, whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's a month, take out time to consume as much information as you can consume. Do that self-learning. It would help you. It's not how fast, it's how far we go, right? Some people can have a 3-month strategy to get a job and they will get it. And that's because they plan themselves well. They structure their time in such a way that they focused on what is really important, right? So they did self-learning, they got certified, they started applying for jobs. And, with every job interview, they got better and they got the job. But sometimes when you hear about Scrum and the next thing is you run and get certified, you lose all that process. You lose the opportunities of asking the right questions with these trainers. The trainers have so much information to share, but when you don't ask them the right questions, then they can't really help you, okay? So if you don't have any certification, please do self-learning. And I've told you what you can do. Go to my YouTube channel, watch all of my videos. Go to my podcast, the Exceptional Scrum Master Podcast on Apple or Google or Spotify, and listen to all of my episodes. Trust me, you will be equipped that by the time you go for your certification, you will be like, oh, I know this, I know this, I know this. And you will feel so much better because at that point in time, you will know so much. Okay. So now let's fast forward to where you really want to hear, right? So let's assume that you've done that part and now you're wondering, what is the right certification for me? I will tell you, this is still my opinion. You can decide to do whatever you want to do, but I'm going to tell you the one certification you want to get started with will be the Certified Scrum Master certification. And this is from Scrum Alliance. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why that is the first certification you want to get. One, the people who get to train you are certified trainers. These people have been qualified and approved by scrumalliance.org to train you. The things I find in the market today is scary. I see so many Scrum Master training, and then I go ahead to look at the people training you, and they're not qualified. A Scrum Master is not qualified to train you. An Agile coach without the right certification is not qualified to train you. Now, can they coach you? Can they mentor you? Yes, they can. But training you to get certified, if they don't have the right certification, they should not be training you. They are not equipped to train you. And, too often what I find in the market is appalling because I see so many random training out there. And when I go and look up those people's names, they are not qualified to train you. So the first thing I need you guys to do is ensure that whoever you're trying to go with is qualified to train you. Training and coaching are two separate things. An experienced person can coach you. An experienced person can mentor you. But when it comes to the certification in the Scrum field, please let those who have been ordained, people who have been approved to train you, please let those people be the ones to train you. And now I'm going to make life easier for you guys because I know that you guys need help. So what I've done is there's a company called Knowledge Hut that I've partnered with. They have certified trainers. You can pick your choice. You can look up the names of those trainers, go with your choice. They have a list of certified trainers that have Scrum Master courses available to train you almost every day or every week. I went through their website. I partnered with them. The link is in the description of this video. Click on that link. If you don't have any certification, you can enroll for one of their classes, right? So they have CSM probably every other week. And right now they're actually running a promo. I think the classes are going for $400, $399 to be precise. So check that out and grab it right now while the offer lasts. Now, these guys are certified. Actually did my due diligence, went and clicked on each of the trainers to ensure that these are certified trainers who have the right qualification to train you. And so what you get with having a certified person train you is that, all the wealth of experience that they have, they will be able to share that with you. You're going to be getting true value for your money because it's training. Now, this is 2-day classes, but you get a lot because the people who are training you have a wealth of knowledge and experience that they can share with you. So, like I said, if you're interested in CSM, click the link in the description and get trained by a certified trainer. Now, another reason why I choose CSM as your first step, if you're just getting into this industry, is because once you're able to get your CSM and you write your exam and you pass it, and you have that initial knowledge of Scrum, you can continue with your self-study and then go to scrum.org and just buy their assessment. You don't need another training for that. You can use that same training that you got from CSM and apply that same knowledge because it's still Scrum. You can apply that same knowledge and pay for the assessment on scrum.org. And I think you just get to pay $150. You write your exam and you get 2 certifications for the training of 1. You guys need to be smart on this streets. Like, please don't say I didn't do anything for you, because right here, I have given you gold, real value for your money. So I'm going to repeat it again. If you don't have any certification, you want to get started by getting certified as a CSM, which is Certified Scrum Master from Scrum Alliance. And I've said before that there's a link in the description where I have partnered with Knowledge Heart to provide you this training. They have certified trainers who have training schedules like every week. You can click on the link, visit the website, find the right schedule, look up the trainer, see if it's something that you're going to like, and, subscribe for that class. And I think right now they're running a promo, and I think it's $3.99 for your certification. You get 2 years membership from Scrum Alliance. Now, that knowledge, you can take it with you with your personal learning that you've done, and then go to scrum.org and buy an assessment. Now, before you even buy an assessment, scrum.org is a fantastic website, because what they've done is there's free assessment that you can actually practice over and over again to help you with your knowledge of Scrum. So when you get to 100, right? So you take this assessment, I think about 35 questions. If you get like 100%, then at least you know that you're in a better position to actually take the actual test and pass that test. So that is my roadmap for you, for those of you who are trying to figure out what certification to do. How should I go about it? So that way you're able to get 2 certifications, which are basically the same thing, but at least they're from different organizations, so that when you start applying and maybe one organization is asking for PSM, you have it. If another one is asking for CSM, you have it, right? Now, let's assume that you go through this path and you have these 2 certifications, and you start applying, you're still learning every day, you start applying, and then you notice that, maybe in many of these organizations, or rather in many of these job descriptions, I'm beginning to see that there's another certification that is called SAFE. Now, that now brings you to a new level, or what would I say? That brings you to like a new world where you can now consider if you want to take a 3rd certification. Now, SAFE is a scaling framework. So you're not really going to be learning Scrum. You're going to be learning Scrum. And in addition to that, you're going to be learning the SAFE framework, because SAFE is a scaling framework. And so for teams that are working in an art, there's a different way that they cannot work. And so it's important for you to learn that framework if an organization is working that way, so that you can fit really well in that organization. And that's why sometimes you're going to have organizations asking for you to be SAFE certified. Now, if you are in that phase and you feel like, I need to get certified in SAFE, the good thing is that no random person can actually give you SAFE certification. You have to be certified as, an SPC, to be able to certify somebody else, or an SPCT, to be able to help somebody, to train somebody there. So that's actually a cleaner path, because wherever you go to, you're going to have the right people teach you. Now, good thing is that Knowledge Heart also has, the required trainers who can also still train you in SAFE. And so you can get the right certification. So today, I have put you guys in the right hands. There's no reason for you guys to be confused after today, because I have explained the process for you. Now, so many people have gotten jobs without even being SAFE certified, right? So it just depends. But if you don't have any certification at all, please get CSM first, get PSM second, and then get a SAFE certification 3rd. Now, SAFE has different types of certification for the entry level. They have the SAFE Scrum Master. I think they have Leading SAFE. I think they have SAFE for Teams. But, on their website, you're going to find all of that, and you'll be able to know if this is like entry level Scrum that you're trying to find out. But like I said, Knowledge Heart has the right trainers that can help you out for any of your certification needs. And so the link will be in the description of this video to help you get started on your journey. So please, after today, I'm hoping that these questions will reduce, because right now you guys know exactly what to do. You know the step-by-step to take, and you know exactly how to get yourself in the right place so that you can get that job that you want. So after all of that, if you now then believe that, okay, I still need to get myself a mentor, I still need to get myself a coach because I want that dedicated learning experience, then you can go ahead and get yourself a coach or get yourself a mentor. But when it comes to certifications, please get it right so you can save yourself stress and you can have, the right foundation to secure your job. I hope this video was worthwhile for you. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.